Thursday's smoky skies caused a number of closures and canceled events like at Valley Fair in Shakopee, where the fun was shut down for the day. Also, a sold-out concert, the Creed concert at Mystic Lake Amphitheater, that's been postponed till September. So plenty of event organizers had to respond quickly to that wildfire smoke.
WCCO's Ashley Graham's found there's still plenty of optimism for things to clear up for the weekend.
This Minneapolis park should have been bustling on Thursday with art vendors setting up for the weekend. Instead, the Minnehaha Falls Art Fair is delayed.
More than anything, we care about the safety of our community.
Organizers say they're watching the forecast closely and canceled festivities on Friday over air quality concerns.
The MPCA and the National Weather Services, we have an advisor on call.
Air quality in Minneapolis was ranked the worst in the world for several hours on Thursday as smoke poured down from northern wildfires. In both Minneapolis and St. Paul, some park and recreation sites paused for the day. That included Highland Park Aquatic Center with a closed sign taped to the window. But at the Ramsey County Fairgrounds, as evening rolled around, activities were in full swing.
I did check the website before we came here just to make sure, but it looked like everything was still pretty much a go.
After a 6-year hiatus, the county fair is back, with fairgoers hoping the air quality improves.
Hopefully everything will be getting better.
You can see the sun, you can see the clouds in the sky again, so it wasn't like as bad as it was this morning.
Organizers from other big events are also banking on an improvement this weekend. The Minnesota Yacht Club Festival and Minneapolis Aquatennial are moving ahead as planned. And artists will still show off their work near Minnehaha Falls, but attendees will just have to wait until Saturday. Ashley Graham's WCCO News.
A major soccer tournament was forced to suspend all of its games Thursday. The Target Cup USA Games in Blaine couldn't go on as planned with the unhealthy air quality, much to the disappointment of players.
It just sucks because we came like a 2-hour flight almost, and now the games are canceled.
Yeah, this is the largest youth soccer tournament in the Western Hemisphere. There are over 1,000 teams, 16,000 players from across the world. According to the tournament's website, as of right now, the schedule for today's games will go on as planned.
And we're going to continue to monitor these ongoing wildfires and air quality developments. Be sure to stay with us on air and online for the latest information.
New this morning, we're following 2 shootings in Minneapolis.
First, a deadly shooting. This was yesterday afternoon. Minneapolis police tell us this was over a property argument. They say that someone shot and killed a man about 2:30. This is near 27th and 3rd in the Hawthorne neighborhood. First responders took that man to the hospital where he later died. Then less than 20 minutes after being called to the scene, police did arrest someone.
And we're working to learn more about what led up to this scene in Minneapolis late last night. Police responded to the area under the Hiawatha Bridge at Cedar Avenue in Minneapolis around 10:40 last night. According to the Minneapolis 911 dashboard, there was a report of a shooting there at that time. We've reached out to police and we'll update you as soon as we learn more. A major redesign of Lindale Avenue South got the green light by the Minneapolis City Council on Thursday. It's a plan supporters say will make the corridor safer.
This project includes separated sidewalks and bikeways, along with traffic calming measures along this nearly century-old street. Supporters say that the changes are needed to address safety concerns in that really busy Lind Lake area, but not everybody's on board. The project set to eliminate about 20% of the current parking and could hurt businesses during years of construction. Some people pointing to the reconstruction of Hennepin Avenue as a warning.
These transportation decisions have real consequences for businesses, employees, and neighborhoods they affect.
People who have been hit by cars and killed on this road, people who have been injured, people who don't cross the road because it is so dangerous, and so they feel hemmed in one neighborhood as opposed to going to the other. There are so many reasons why this update is happening.
Hennepin County says it will continue working with the businesses as the project moves forward. Now, construction is not expected to start for another 2 years and could take up to 3 years to complete. Something else that the Minneapolis City Council approved, $2.5 million to repair a crumbling housing complex. So it'll offer relocation for the more than 600 people who already live at Heritage Park. This is in North Minneapolis. That complex originally meant to be mixed income housing, but after years of neglect, it's fallen into repair.
The Minneapolis City Council voted down a pilot program police say would help out first responders. It would have been a free 75-day trial period in the 4th precinct with the company Skydio Inc. They say the goal is to see if drones can improve emergency response times, make both the public and the first responders safer, and help clear calls when police aren't needed. Last week, dozens of residents spoke out at a city meeting saying they're concerned about the surveillance. Some council members criticized the company, saying company works with the Israeli Defense Force and ICE.
The question before us is, will this pilot help the people of Minneapolis? Will it operate under Minnesota state law and Minneapolis's policies, with Minneapolis retaining control of the data and with full transparency? I believe the answer is yes.
The vendor does have a documented history of having sold weapons that surveil and kill innocent people. And there is literally no reason for the city of Minneapolis to contract with companies who arm entities such as ICE or Israel, who have shown a disregard for life.
Several other agencies have already used these drones, including St. Paul and Minnetonka.
Now, a different kind of drone is bringing high-tech help to Minnesota farms. They're called spray drones, and recently that technology has taken off. Tyler Larson is a farmer and he's a spray drone operator. On Thursday morning, he was applying fungicide to a field near Owatonna. He says that if the weather complies, he can spray about 250 acres a day. He launches from a repurposed trailer that provides shade, and every 6 minutes, the drone needs then to return to get a new battery. Larson says that the drones have an advantage over aerial spray planes and spray rigs that drive through fields.
I think it's the way of the future. For taller crops, we're going to be doing more and more aerial. I mean, there's always going to be some ground rigs, but I think it's going to start to be more and more.
As it costs them about $13 an hour, $13 an acre, I should say, to fly a spray drone.